Nately close to the line, and the ball will be thrown back into play. Daryl Hewitt, the interchange player, just come on. A throw in, full forward left pocket. Oh, big leap there by Flanagan. Gives a chance back now to Andrew Matheson, I think, back in defence. Hewitt and Lindsay. A chance now for Dewhurst. Wool wants it, but Dewhurst goes short and finds Hewitt on the half-forward line. The brothers Hewitt, one on the half-back line, and another one having a run on the ball. Darrell also with interstate experience, playing with St Kilda. About 45 metres out. Not the best kick you've ever seen, but he's going to luckily find Wool. Well, luck's a fortune, and if it's your day, it's your day. Shocking kick off the side of his boot. Wool couldn't believe his luck as it fell straight in his arms without a Torrens defender within 10 metres. Philip Wool booted one in the first. Normally plays in number 44 this afternoon, fronting in number 3 towards the northern end. That's home, his second goal. South Adelaide 12-5, West Torrens 3-5.
Well, I think the Panthers could leave now and they'd still win. They're doing it with consummate ease. And that point I made about luck a little while ago, that was a lucky break. Hewitt, the kick off the side of the boot, marked by Wool. But, gee, when you work hard and when you try and make things go for you, you get the lucky breaks. And that's not a lucky break, sitting in the coach's box there.
Gee, he's got some problems, Glenn Elliott. Consistency is the big one. They played so well last week, and this week they're getting slaughtered. Bill, a long time to go. Paul Martin playing a fine game. On the left leg, goes in towards the half-forward line. A big leap, Snevikla, fine mark. And South Adelaide pinpointing the passes. John Snevikla, kick number 8 coming up. We're back right there with him. Desperately tried to spoil, but just couldn't get his hand to it. Strong mark by Snevikla, who's got it about 35 metres out. There's the angle. Slattery thought about leading. Snevikla going back to have a shot. Ball will have to come back a long way from there. Trying to get that extra distance. He hooked it offline. A point only south. 12-6 to 3-5.
Capable of kicking goals from a long way out, Snevikla. 148 games. Another great performer for the Panthers. A long kick out. Dewhurst behind. Nearly got it. Fox couldn't pick the ball up. Flanagan in there. Got the handball out. The free kick will go to Dewhurst. No, in fact, Nayley. He was the player at the bottom of the pack making the game. Probably best man on ground at this stage. Nayley. 15th kick. Harris there. Couldn't take the mark. Down it comes to Schimmelbusch. He puts it over to Enright. Enright pushed in the back. Not a great deal wrong with that, in fact. Harris stopped the flow of play with that clever little push. Not sure that was too clever. The umpire let it go, though. Robson fighting hard for the ball in the square, and we'll see a bounce. City and Day, if you were coach of the Eagles, what would you do?
Send for reinforcements, Peter. No, I mean, it's probably useless making moves, but they're obviously getting whacked right across centre at the moment, and they've got to make some changes to their running players. They're just not running up to the ball. They're not handling it well enough. And here's another instance where Martin sends him into attack up towards Snevikla. Through goes Slattery. Did that one well. Dummies twist and runs in and kicks South Adelaide's 13th goal. I mean, it's so easily his second. 13-6 plays 3-5, and it's simply run, 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 Peter. South Adelaide doing it well.
Yes, I'd agree, and we must give credit to South Adelaide. They're certainly playing very, very well indeed. To have 13 goals at this stage of the match. Watch the great run through there by Slattery. Beautifully read. Doubles back and kicks the goal, and he's coming back to the form that we knew he could display before he left South Australia to go to Victoria, averaging 2.5 goals a week, and I think he's got a beard now. He does look a little bit different than that.
Carty against Cunningham. He did that well to give Hannah. He's having a run on the ball. A mighty left foot kick up towards Brooksby. Can't handle it. In goes Pisani. Can't get the ball out. Pillmore it was. Finally comes out Robson. Shrugs the tackle. Looks around the corner. Great goal there, Robson. That's his first goal. And, gee, that was sheer courage, strength and determination. But Torrens need a few more out there like him.
Oh, he did everything, Lee Robson. The big leap there by Cunningham to spoil the mark. an Eagles player comes in now with the Corns handball. You'll see smothered by Robson, recovered and kicked the goal from an almost impossible position. Great work. 4-5 to 13-6.
Former Torrens skipper Peter Filippo not looking happy. I think he's got a lot of friends not looking happy. In the top of your left screen there was Malcolm Whitford, the chairman of South Adelaide Football Club and a member of the 64 Premiership side. Also played for North Adelaide. Geyer kicks to the half-forward line. Coming to meet it all. Palmer got a bad bounce. Lindsay over to Amos. Another goal. Torrens 2 in a minute. But the umpire has pulled the ball back for a throw against Bruce Lindsay. Gee, I'd like to have that in replay. I think, Peter, he probably hit it with an open hand. Was that the reason, or did you pick it up?
He certainly argued with the umpire in the first instance.
Let's have a look
in replay now.
Whoop.
No, he did throw it. Didn't even use it. He used one hand.
Well, the umpire's right again.
No doubt about those umpires, Ian. They get right up close to the action and they pick it up. Good to see. Big leap there by Schneebichler. Couldn't mark the ball. Bennett runs through and gives it to Nailey. What a super game he's having. Bounces with the left hand, kicks with the right boot, slides it off again. Big leap there by McIndoe, but it's Harris who recovers first. Also Collier there. Well, he's caught with the ball. Yes, that's holding the ball. I'd agree with that decision. He had a chance. Umpire John Hilton in a good spot to see it. Kapler will take the free kick. Well, this Panther side will certainly issue a challenge this year for grand final honours, no doubt about that. Kapler floats one in high. Schneebichler is there as well as Harris. The player has gone down though. Umpire John Hilton is going to give a free kick to McIndoe in the last line of defence.
He's done a pretty good job, Peter. The ball's coming in there pretty often and he's thumping the ball away intelligently. Flanagan almost to mark Martin there. Hannah slips out the handball, gives a chance to Robert Enright, does that well through the half-back line. Fine pass, Amos on the lead. Richard Amos, the former Hawthorn VFL player, puts it to the half-forward line. Robson getting back on it. Through comes Palmer. Hewitt over to Corns. Out wider still is Hately. Hately looking for a running player. Who do you think he finds? Nailey. He can bolt. No one within 30 metres, but he doesn't bolt. He gives it to Kapler on the half-forward line, and he's got a shot at goal about 35 to 40 metres out. Dewhurst going down, creating the loose man, but he's going in long. Won't make the distance. Harris up, thump clear. Oh, here's a chance. Beautiful shot for goal to Bickler. His second, right through the middle. South can do no wrong.
Far too good, far too strong, too quick, too skillful, too anything. Kapler. Watch Schneebichler now. Normally the big man to go for the mark, but he did the right thing. He stayed down, roved it beautifully. Like you could almost imagine Nailey doing that. Schneebichler's a big man. 14-6 the Panthers, the Eagles 4-5.
Yeah, 10 goals. Gee, not good for the Eagles. Not good as a contest. Spectators losing interest unless you're a South Adelaide supporter, that's for sure. Cardi, Dewhurst, good football. Out in front of the running Ward. If it sits for him, he's got a chance, got a B-grade bounce. Ward is taken off the ball by Enright, hooks back high. Martin, Dewhurst, good mark in front there to Hannah, not paid. I would have paid it. I'm not the umpire. Nailey, well thought. Great tackle there, put on by Stephen Geyer. Geyer with extra play on, gives the running Stephen Barrett a chance. He's going to have to go hard. Shrugs the tackle of White, and that's not easy to do. Bounces the ball once, straighten up, heads for goal, gives it a chance, but he's going to be offline. Palmer gets back, one hand, pushes the ball out of play. Gee, what a marvellous dash. Thought Hannah might have been paid that mark, Peter.
Well, I think he should have, Ian, and fortunately for the Eagles, though, they backed it up well and caught Nailey holding the ball, and they didn't really lose from it, but again, umpiring decisions normally go for you when you're playing well.